Hi there. My name's Jason Coots. I am one of the employees here at BattleBank, and I'm going to give you a tour of our online account opening. We call it OAO. So I'm starting the very beginning. I'm doing a test account. It will look a little funny because all the information is going to be weird, but it will definitely show you kind of the flow and the reason, and I'll kind of go through the reasons why we ask specific things. So I'm starting on the left-hand side. You'll see what I'm opening. It says Global Markets Portfolio and High Yield Cash Account. So here at BattleBank, all of our accounts start with a high yield cash account. This gives me global markets access so that I can buy and sell precious metals, foreign currency. I can fund our retirement accounts. I can fund my metals loan or metals equity line of credit, my MELOC. So you have to have both the high yield cash account and the global markets portfolio. It will come all in one when you start to open that account. As you come from the website to click on that product that you want, it will show you this global markets portfolio and high yield cash account on the left hand side. All right, so we need to know if you are a new client or an existing client. Probably at this point, you're going to be a new client. So I'm clicking into that. So we do have multiple options as account type. If it's just me, individual's easy. Joint could be me, a spouse, me and my child, or my child and I. We do offer trust accounts. So you can do revocable or irrevocable. And then custodials. So if you have a child that you're wanting to give good financial awareness and start giving them an opportunity, you would be the custodian as the adult, and the minor would have access to at least see and start accumulating some of that yield. So I'm going to go ahead and do individual. Here's some of the things you will need. You got to be 18. That's a requirement. We do offer residents and citizens of the U.S. and Canada. So all you Canadians, we are definitely good friends there. All you have to have is a U.S. tax ID, meaning your social security number, or for Canadians, you guys have an SIN, and that's really all you need. So, all right, so I got that. How did you hear about us? Please just give us an idea as to where you heard. I'm going to say that I am an employee, and it helps us understand where our best places are to advertise or to market and to spend time with. So I'm going to put my information in here a little bit. I'm going to say, I'll just go ahead and use my regular. I'm going to say my birthday was, let's see, 19. I won't age myself so much, so I'm going to make myself 1984. I'm going to do some fun stuff here and say I'm a test at battlebank.com. And then I'm going to put a mobile number that doesn't make any sense. So next part we go is to the text messages. Now, if you want text messages or don't want text messages, understand this is account related notifications only. BattleBank Alerts will never send you a marketing message. This is not about sales whatsoever. This is only for account related notifications. I would suggest and recommend you do it. But I know that not everybody likes those text messages. So I'm not going to click the text message just because that's not my phone number and I don't want somebody else to get the texts. All right, e-consent is just saying that you'll receive information via online. So your email and some texts if you chose that. You run through it pretty quickly. Please read it according to my compliance and regulatory partners. You click accept and then it shows accept and then I move forward. All right, so my country of residence is going to be the United States of America, and I'm going to make up a number. Hopefully it won't error out for me. This is all backup withholding. If you don't know about backup withholding, that probably means you're not required to have backup withholding or subjected to backup withholding. But please read through it if you could. All right, we're moving on to online banking username and password. This is always where it gets me. I'm going to do a easy one. And you cannot put special characters in your username. So your email address doesn't work. So usually we ask that you put something, a word or some type of a word you'll remember with a number just so it's a combination. Make sure you write that down. So then I'm going to go through and you see we have very specific details on what you can do in your password. So if you notice, whoops, I'm going to actually show you that again. These are the only special characters that you can use. Not just any special characters that are out there, but you do have to have, it can't be more than 20 characters long. Have a lowercase, an uppercase, one digit, a one numeric, one special character, no spaces, and then you can't repeat a character more than 3 times in a row. So as soon as you get past this, you can now log in to our online banking account process. So next time, if you come back, you don't have to go through this whole process again. You would go to log in on the homepage and finish the application that way. All right, so this is the security word and phrase. This is the easy one. So anytime that you call inbound, they will say, hello, Mr. Coots. When you began your application for security purposes, you provided us a security word or a phrase. Can you tell me what that is? And invariably, you're not going to remember, and I don't remember. So we have what is a word phrase hint as well. So my security word phrase is going to be Battle Bank. Now, my hint is going to be my employer. And that's all it takes. Has to be at least 6 characters for both of these. And you move on. That's how they remind you if you need to. All right, address 123 Main Street Northeast. Making that up. And then I'm going to use 74331. See what it fills in. Oh, doesn't fill in anything. Let's try this one. Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to use Jacksonville, Florida as a drop down here. Have I lived at the address for 2 years? That is truly just to ensure that we can do what's called KYC. And that's know your customer. It's a compliance and regulatory requirement. Very important for us as a bank to ensure that we know who our clients are. And we match address, phone number, email addresses to make sure that we can verify that you are who you are. So if I haven't been there for 2 years, I would click no, and then I would enter another one. Mailing address is the same as primary. I'm going to say yes. If you don't have if you have another mailing address, click no, and it'll give you an opportunity to add a different address. Oh, yeah, that's what I get. We're gonna just because it's not valid. Let's see what it does. Is it going to go past? Oh, it did. Great. All right. Please enter your employment information. So I'm going to say I'm full time, and that I am a marketer. And then my employer name is Battle Bank. Again, this is for information to ensure that we know who you are. It's not usable. We don't use this information for anything other than just identification. And if you are retired, it's going to ask you for retired here. It's going to ask you for what was your occupation in the past. I was a sales and marketing person. What was your employer name? That would be that employer name from there. Account disclosures, please. Take a second if you would to read these. Not everybody does, but I do have to inform you that most people, we are asking folks to read that. I'll go through these. And then I continue. All right, so now the last part is funding. You can add from an external account. This is a service we use called Plaid. All it does is just connect an external account with your Battle account and allows you to be able to pull funds directly from that account into your Battle Bank account and fund immediately, or you can fund later. I'm going to go ahead and click Fund Later. I will show you the account success screen, and then we will be all done. All right, success. Our account's open. Here's our account number. You can click on that. It's our test account number. Here's our routing number. Here's the ways you can fund, and then all you do is you click Go to My Accounts, and it will get you into the online banking dashboard, and you can go from there. So hopefully that tour will give you a good idea of why we like to do things, why we need to do things, and get you all the way through. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to the Contact tab on the website at battlebank.com and ask any question you might have. Otherwise, everybody have a great day, and onward and upward.